yeah, I had to like. It is one thing to buy. Yeah, there are mics everywhere, but you have to buy the suitable one for your system. Because I can't just buy a crap mic for the sake of buying a mic. I needed to buy a more compatible and also sustainable one as well. So big ups to each and every one of you that support the channel. Now let's get straight to right here. I've missed a lot of news, bro. I've missed a lot of stuff to talk about. But recently, we all know what happened. The Conor Ben and the Chris Eubank Jr. bout is off. Conor Ben failed a drug test, a VADA, test. Listen, and the fight was tipped to go ahead. Eddie Hearn, of course, wanted the fight to go ahead because the promoters and everybody spent a whole lot of money just to make sure that they get the fight made. But I think the most the painful part is that after the money they spent, everything just kind of went to waste. Just kind of like it's like a waste, and the fight has been postponed. But on the other hand, you have to look at the health of the fighters, because had it been the fight or went ahead or was still going to set a go ahead, I think that, in my opinion, it would have been kind of unfair, and also boxing would take a huge hit. People criticize boxing so much. At the end of matter of boxing spoke at a presser today following the fight, being postponed, and
and formally announced that Chris Eubank Jr. against Conor Ben has been officially postponed. I want to make it clear that Conor Ben is not suspended by the British Boxing Board of Control, and we do feel that he hasn't been given due process like many others in this situation before him. I also want to clear up so many different reports from journalists and outlets that we've seen today about us being in the High Court this afternoon, us considering other commissions. This is just not true. We took our time with Wasserman Boxing and we made a decision that we felt was in the best interests of the parties involved. This is a sport that is very, very dear to us, a sport that we've been around our entire life. And whilst we were desperate for this fight to take place, for the fans, for the undercard fighters, we also made a decision that we felt we had to at this time, especially considering the interest of the sport and the British public. For various reasons, we won't be taking questions today. I hope you feel that the correct action has been taken. Thank you for your time today, and we'll see you in due course. Thank you.
Well, you heard that from Eddie Hearn on Metro Boxing saying, listen, but I don't know why Eddie Hearn refused to take questions. How can you say, yeah, I understand? Listen, I understand Eddie Hearn's part. However, why should you not take questions in a press conference? What's the need of like hosting a press conference and stuff like that and not taking questions? Big ups to Mark Anthony Oruruo, and Untraceable Dawn. Big ups to you guys, prof. Now, the Conor Ben fight is over. Not happening. It's being postponed. We'll have to wait to see when they can reschedule it. They have to reschedule with the date. I don't think it's gonna be this year. Conor Ben, in my opinion, I understand some people will say, what? Conor Ben, like, how can he, like, he was so slim and skinny and all of a sudden bulked up like that, looked like a hawk? Well, I don't know. Listen, the only fighters I can vouch for in this boxing right now to say, okay, they are not at least taking some sort of, I can vouch for, I can say the only fighters I can vouch for that are not, I believe, are not on the juice, or not, like, don't use any supplement. I think they are like the only fighters I've watched for are Anthony Joshua and no, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Yeah, those are they are the two fighters I can really vouch for. Like, I can bet on those guys not getting caught, not getting, like, not being positive for anything, like, in the next 5-10 years, because these guys are built different. Like, you know that these guys, how they came about. Wilder has never been on the juice, he's never been caught or whatsoever. Fury has been caught. Okay, Fury is a juice head, bro. That's why you see Fury is not coming out to like bash Eddie Hearn. It's not coming out because this guy, he's been caught. Okay, we know what happened. It was swept under the rug. Dillian White has been caught. The B sample we are still waiting for. Who else again? Jared Bibi Miller, another drug shit. Joseph Parker. Yeah, he's not been caught, but I believe that guy is on something, bro. Come on, I mean, let's keep it right here. Joseph Parker might be on something, bro. Let's keep it right here, because there's a reason why the fight against Joyce did not happen the first place, the original date. There's a reason why. There are rumors, I was told that Parker might have been on a juice or something, on a supplement that he didn't want to get busted for. You don't understand that? Listen, Conor Ben right now, his name is on the mud. You know what I'm saying? Like, his name right now is a stain to boxing. It's like a stain. So he's got to clear his name as soon as possible. Well, he's with the right team, Eddie Hearn, who's got Matchroom, who are good in clearing names. Remember what happened with the Dillian White case? Dillian White, the B sample, we're yet to know. We don't know anything about Dillian White's B sample. We don't know anything at all, and that is really sad. Really, really sad. I tell you right now. Big ups to my brother Michael Buffon. Michael Buffon says Dillian White has said AJ was on TUE. Well, listen, when you're in the game of winning this game, Michael Buffon, I understand you say I can't accuse people like that. Come on, what do you mean by accuse? Fury has been busted for PEDs. You Fury, the same thing. Tyson Fury, you Fury, Dillian White, Jared Miller. People have been saying all along Joshua is on the juice. And yet he's never been tested. He's not been positive for anything, for any substance at all. That's like, you have to look at Joshua's rise to the top, and how, listen, this is a natural build. Joshua is naturally built like that. Okay, he can there are people who has some genetics, that they don't need to do a lot to get in shape. Joshua's one of those guys. It's just like Wilder, for example. Wilder doesn't do a lot to get in shape. He's a skinny guy already, and once he do some, listen, we all know, man. Let's keep it right here, bro. So, there are lots of boxes on the juice, and it's just Safa boxing, and I think if this fight had gone ahead, it would have been different. Like, it would have tarnished the image of boxing, in my opinion. Some of you guys might disagree, but it would have. Michael Buffer says, then I can say Joyce on the juice. How is he taking those punches? It's different, bro. Taking punches, you take punches on the chin. You don't need juice to take punches, bro. You know what I mean? For Joyce's case, Joyce is natural, bro. Come on, man. It's natural. You can even tell. 271 pounds. And you hardly saw any fat in his body. That shows the guy is naturally built like that. You have to look at, he comes from an athletic background, bro. Joyce has been built, he's been built like that for a long time. Okay, of course, the difference is that he had more weight, because I remember when he fought Tyson and Usyk in the semi-pro tournament, the WS series or something like that. Yeah, the tournament. It was skinny, like it was ripped, but skinny ripped. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, not as he is right now. He's big now, really big. He had weight to, he had to add weight. But even after adding weight, he's still in shape. 271 pounds. But if you look at Joyce right now, you question his engine. You say, how does he have such an engine? Well, I asked his mom. He got it from his mom. Simple. A mixture of Nigerian genetics and Irish toughness. Bro, when you mix those two together, it's something different, bro. You create a monster. And Joyce, what you see there is genetics. Pure genetics, bro. So I will say to that. So now let's discuss Anthony Joshua and the lack of fear. A lot of boxers don't tend to have anymore in regards, because Joshua used to be very. Listen, I remember the Joshua first professional fight, how the opponent was really scared, got scared. Even when he fought Kevin Johnson, do you know Kevin Johnson has fought everyone? He's fought people more experienced than Joshua, people who has achieved a lot than Joshua and everything, and yet when he fought Joshua, he was scared. It's funny. Joshua became the first man to stop Kevin Johnson. Prior to that, nobody was able to stop him. Kevin Johnson is a very negative minded fighter. In fact, let's take a look right here. Let's see. Kevin Johnson. Right. Let's take a look right here. Let's take a look. So, no, not this Kevin Johnson, bro. There are lots of Kevin Johnson right here. Kevin Kingpin Johnson. Middleweight. Yeah. No. Kingpin, yeah. Lots of Kevin Johnson here, bro. So, here's Kevin Johnson. Here's his record. Okay. 21 losses. We know already 3. He's been knocked out 3 times. Okay. 35 wins. 19 knockouts. Now, look at all his losses. He's been knocked out 3 times. 3. 3, guys. It's not easy. And let's take a little bit back. He fought Joshua in 2015. Okay, 2015. Joshua becoming the first man to stop this guy. Prior to that, Johnson had never been stopped in the ring. Not happening. And let's say before he fought Joshua, in 2015, he fought Mahmoud Shah, the guy that is the guy that Fury is fighting next, right? You guys already know Fury is fighting Mahmoud Shah. It's just funny, just crazy. This guy Mahmoud Shah, or let's say Mahmoud Shah, fights 7 years. Okay, he's been a pro for a long time, and of course his name is well known, but he's not regarded as a good opponent. It's funny how Fury wants to fight this guy right here, a fraud. Fury is really a fraud, I'll tell you right now. So he fought Derek Chisora, who was, we know it, 19 and 4 then, but still Chisora was younger. That was in 2014. Now Christian Hammer, guys know Christian Hammer, right? He fought Solomon Auno, so Auno has no threat. He fought Tyson Fury in 2012. In 2012, he fought Fury, and Fury did not stop him. Fury wasn't able to stop Kevin Johnson. Facts. These are facts right here. He fought a younger, hungrier Fury. Huh? Let's keep it right here. Let's go back. He fought Vitaly Klitschko in 2009. In 2009, okay. In 2009, this guy fought Vitaly Klitschko. Do you know how dangerous, bro? Vitaly Klitschko was a monster, knocking people out. Bro, basically, this guy fought all fighters. A lot of the fighters here were more experienced than Joshua. I will tell you right now, the likes of Christian Hammer, more experienced than Joshua. Fury, 19-0 then. Fury fought Kevin Johnson, when he was 19-0. That shows the opponents Fury fought. Listen, if we start breaking Fury's record and Joshua's record down, you will know that Fury is really, really not. Apart from remove water and Klitschko from Fury's resume or his record, then there is nobody. Facts. Okay. Then after Joshua, he fought Pulev. So we all know how that went. Anyways, so in 2015, Joshua stepped in the ring against Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson was really, really scared. He was scared. If he was a fight, he was scared. At first, he behaved as if there was nothing wrong or something like that, but he got scared, and Joshua stopped this guy easy. It was an easy win for Joshua, bro. So you look at the fighters right now, and Joshua has achieved all these things, and people are now trying to count him out and saying all sort of stuff. He's just sad. But it's quite interesting that Deontay Wilder believed that Anthony Joshua could beat Tyson Fury. Yeah, Wilder believes that. And I have to also say that looking at the matchup, bro, I believe that Joshua beats Fury. I believe he can beat Fury, but he has to be mentally there. And the problem of Anthony Joshua has always been listen, man, Joshua's got to work on his mental game, bro. Mentally, he's not there, and it's so sad to see. So sad. When you know that this guy right here has achieved everything. The only thing he's yet to achieve is the undisputed, in which he wants. I think Joshua would not stop until he gets his hands on all the belts. I think he still got time. I think the likes of Fury will retire very soon. I think Wilder will retire in 3 years' time, because that's what he said. And Joshua will still be here fighting. And even Joyce, I think, will retire very soon. Joyce is 37 years old now, right? So, do you see Joyce fighting till he's 50 or 45? I don't think so. I think Joyce, in the next 3 years, he will be done. He will have some good fights, and let's say there is still Joyce still has three elite fights left for him. I mean, elite fights. He still has 3 elite fights in him. After that, I think he'll be done. He'll just, hang off the gloves, because at the end of the day, you don't want to fight till you're 50, because it's one thing taking punches and, having this iron chin, but listen, he does not last. You're at one point, you're gonna feel it. And when you start feeling it, and these guys are heavyweights, you're not fighting against middleweights. When you start feeling it, it starts to hurt. And when it starts to hurt, you start to get punished more, and then get stopped, and then your chin now becomes your chin will start sustaining a lot of punishment. And that punishment can lead to something else that will make you either you quit, or or the referee steps in. So Joyce, I think, still has 3 years left in him against elite fighters. Okay, I think after that he should hang up the gloves. He knows that. Hang up the gloves and focus on his life. Because just he's a graduate, bro. He's got a master degree in arts. So the guy is not a fool. So he's very intelligent. It's just that boxing, you get like, come on, man, you get paid more. Like, you get paid way more. Like in boxing, you have the opportunity to make millions in boxing. Well, and there are only few fighters that can make you the millions. Recent. In the heavyweight division, there are like 4 fighters right now I can say would make you millions. Anthony Joshua will make you a rich man for life. Facts. Tyson Fury will make you a millionaire, but you might still be broke in the next few years. Facts. Deontay Wilder, depending on the Deontay fight, will make you millions. Very good amount of money. More than Tyson Fury. Yeah, facts. Dillian White would make you, I don't know, should I say a million? He'll be hard. White's profile is has died. The hype is as listen. White messed up, bro. Losing to Fury, and it's not about losing to Fury, but in the manner in which he lost. I really believed in White to take out. I really believed he could take out Tyson Fury. At least give him a fight. Well, White just went in there and just went ready and just disgraced himself. You know what I mean? It's one of those things you look at and just like shake your head. And now White is trying to come back. And by the way, the Joshua Fury fight, we all know that it is over with. John Fury sent a message to Eddie Hearn. He accused Eddie Hearn of not making the fight happen, avoiding the fight, not signing the contract, stuff like that. And yeah, let's listen to Big John Fury, and let's hear from him, and then we have to react to it for sure.
Then he could have challenged Tyson. This is a video to Eddie Hearn, Mr. Brains of Britain. Let me explain it to you, my friend, how you cost your man over 100 million. 15 million step aside money, free money. Then Tyson would have gone and done what AG couldn't do. He's gone and beat Usyk and brought all the belts back to the UK. In the meantime, AJ could have had a couple of easy victories, another 30 mil. Then he could have challenged Tyson for the belt. Well, who knows what numbers that would have done. So yeah, you don't need to be the Brains of Britain to see how you cost him money and put him in a position where he was on hiding to nothing, Mr. Brains of Britain. You got him beat over there when he could have had 15 million free money, step aside money. And Tyson would have gone and beat his man up for him. And then brought all the belts back in. He could have challenged him after some easy victories. Free money, I might as well say. So yeah, you're a clever man, Eddie, aren't you? Very clever. So when you're trying to look down on me by your little expression. This is a video to Eddie Hearn, Mr. Brains of Britain. Let me explain it to you, my friend, how you cost your man over 100 million. 15 million step aside money, free money. Then Tyson would have gone and done what AG couldn't do. He's gone and beat Usyk and brought all the belts back to the UK. In the meantime, AJ could have had a couple of easy victories, another 30 mil. Then he could have challenged Tyson for the belt. Well, who knows what numbers that would have done. So yeah, you don't need to be the Brains of Britain to see how you cost him money and put him in a position where he was on hiding to nothing, Mr. Brains of Britain. You got him beat over there when he could have had 15 million free money, step aside money. And Tyson would have gone and beat his man up for him. And then brought all the belts back in. He could have challenged him after some easy victories. Free money, I might as well say. So yeah, you're a clever man, Eddie, aren't you? Very clever. So when you're trying to look down on me by your little expression. This is a video to Eddie Hearn, Mr. Brains of Britain. Let me explain it to you, my friend, how you cost your man.
So guys, you heard that from Big John Fury saying that Eddie Hearn listen cost Anthony Joshua 100 million. Guys, let's keep it right here. Big John Fury is just an attention seeker, in my opinion. And listen, in as much as I'm not a big fan of the Furies, because I believe, listen, I used to be a big fan of Fury, but looking at the move he just made, the guy literally pulled out of the Michael Hunter fight. The Furies are one of the most unreliable people in the globe. Let's keep it right here. I don't think the Furies mean well for boxing, in my opinion. I mean, what do the Furies really add to boxing? Nothing, bro. Like nothing. The Furies don't had anything to boxing other than let's keep it right, other than drama. And John Fury, listen, you're an OG. I respect you. I've listened to your story and I'm like really impressed, because it's not really easy growing up as a minority in the UK and having to go through so many stuff and fighting, for survival. I can't get it. However, sometimes John Fury speaks as if he was as if he's a former an undefeated heavyweight champion, like a former undisputed heavyweight champion. The way he speaks, you would think this guy achieved everything, bro. John Fury was a bomb. Let's keep it right. He was a journeyman, bro. He was a journeyman. Let's keep it right here. Tyson Fury was very smart enough to avoid being a journeyman, because he fought the right fighters on his way up and avoided every dangerous fight. Let's keep it right here. He avoided every dangerous fight. The same way he's going to avoid Joyce, the same way he avoided the Klitschko rematch and got popped for PEDs. Listen, these are the things that happen, and I'm not even kidding. Everybody knows this. Let's keep it right here, okay? Everybody knows this. Now, what does Fury has to offer Anthony Joshua? Well, actually, the only thing he has to offer Joshua is the belt. And also, Joshua beating him will Joshua beating Fury will be very good for boxing, because I remember, when Joshua was a champion, he never ducked anyone. Joshua could have as well avoided Usyk and say, "Oh, Usyk." He could have as well just vacated the WBO and say, "Yeah, you vacated and let Usyk and let Usyk and let's say Joyce fight for it." That could have been so easy, but Joshua did not, because Joshua is not a coward. Joshua is not a runner. Joshua is not someone that would just give up his belt like that. He's a champion. You lose some, you win some. I'm not happy with Joshua, the way he lost and how how the fight went. But let's keep it right here. Joshua is a blessing to boxing. Joshua brought the money in. That's why when I see some British, let's say a British journalist, or let's say boxing purist, talk about Joshua being dead and criticizing, I'm like, come on. Without Joshua coming into the game, you lot wouldn't even care about Edward Vision. You wouldn't have cared. You didn't care when Fury beat Klitschko in Düsseldorf in Germany. You didn't care. Nobody cared. Nobody cared when Fury beat Klitschko in Germany. Nobody cared. Listen, we the boxing purists, we the boxing hardcore boxing fan, we were like happy because we wanted to see something new. But Fury is not a cash cow. He doesn't bring, commercially he brings nothing to the table. Fury is a fighter that needs a dancing partner to really to get attention from the boxing. Let's say the boxing purists will always watch. I always watch Fury fights, but to get attention from, like, let's say the casual fans, to sell fights, to sell arenas, Fury needs a good dancing partner. And his next fight, he came out today saying I think he was spotted at Cardiff, and he said, I heard his next fight will be staged there. It's set to be announced this week or something like that. Believe you me, if he's against Manuel Char, like people are saying he would be against, that he's fighting Manuel Char, listen, he's not selling out 5,000 tickets. Believe you me. Facts. And of course, you look at Joshua and say, well, Joshua also needs a dancing partner. Bro, what he needs is momentum. Joshua needs to stay undefeated. He needs to stay on a winning streak for, let's say, he needs to win his next 3 fights. Yeah, he needs to. If he does that, then he fights anyone. Listen, Joshua can fight anybody, and people will still watch him fight. He's just an entertaining fighter. Fury, on the other hand, would need a good dancing partner to really catch the attention of the public. That's fact. So John Fury saying, well, he's lost 100 million. Listen, Fury came out the other day. I remember earlier this year saying, he wants to fight Joshua for free and stuff like that. That it will be a free ticket for everybody and no money, just get it on, stuff like that. Like, come on, we all know it's not true. We all know the guy's not. This is what I'm saying. Fury does all these things and he gets away with it, but when Joshua does something, not even up to anything, like the media just run away with it and they blame him for everything. That's very sad when you look at it right here. You know what I mean? So let's keep it right here, bro. And I like the fact that Janjlei, know how special Joshua, because I was just, what I did? I did a little research. I looked at Joshua's amateur bouts, and you look at the names right there, the names is rough for. I was amazed, bro. I think there is just something missing. I think Joshua right now is like Ronaldo. Ronaldo right now is having a bad season at Man U. Very bad season, guys. Very bad season. Okay, I'm telling you right now, very bad season. But you look at a guy, you have to appreciate, what is done for football, and you also have to appreciate what Joshua has done for boxing. You don't have to just criticize him because of that. So we're gonna look at Joshua's amateur record. Let's take a look at it right here. Big ups to Lucan. Lucan says, you have suddenly turned your back on AG. Why? I didn't turn my back on AG. Why should I turn my back on Joshua? I don't turn my back on Nigerian brothers. Don't happen, bro. I'm just saying, if I think you don't, you've not been listening since. I think you've not been here, because I think if you had been, you would actually know what I talked about. And yeah, let's of course take a look at right here. Let's go to Joshua's boss track, and let's go to amateur. Let's say. So first amateur bout was against Nathan Breed. Joshua knocked him out, stopped him. Second bout against Otak, stopped. third bout against Dillian White. Dillian White, he lost to Dillian White via decision. And in this fight, he was dropped by Dillian White by White's left hook. Joshua got dropped for the first time by White's left hook. And his fourth fight was against Steve O'Driscoll, whom he stopped. We know that. Patrick, again, the other one was against his fifth fight against Patrick Schmidt. We know what happened. Win for him. Points. Then this fight against Ali Baghouz. We all know what happened there. Seventh against Fraser Clark. Is it the same Fraser Clark that just turned? Yeah, this is the guy that turned pro. They just turned pro. 3-0, 3-0. Yeah. So as a Clark, I think Clark was stopped by Joyce. Let me see. 25 losses for sure. 68 wins. We all know that. Just 6 knockouts. Wow. Does Clark really have power, or what is going on? But he was stopped by Joyce. Let me see if this counts. Yes. So Joyce is the only guy to have stopped Fraser Clark. Yeah. Joyce is the only guy to have stopped Fraser Clark. The only guy to have stopped him as an amateur. That's kind of that's impressive, man. Wow. Guys, this is crazy right here. But Fraser Clark, I think he's like 31 years old now. Turning pro late is not good for boxers. I know Joyce did it as well. But Clark doesn't have the chin of Joyce. So we all know what Joshua won this fight. There are points. The other fight, the next was against Mark Donagh. KO. Then Francis. We all know what happened there. Joe Harvey. We all know. KO. Mohammed Sharif. Listen, these are wins. Joshua winning. Dominic Akinlade. Dominic Wiro. Otto Wallin. Joshua fought also Otto Wallin in 2010. In 2010, bro. Otto Wallin was 14 then. Bro, this is crazy right here. Joshua, like, come on, man. Let's keep it right here. Joshua fought Otto Wallin. He beat him. Facts. Very easy fight. I have to, I watched the video, bro. Very easy fight. He fought him again in 2011. Okay, he fought him in 2010 and then 2011 again, bro. Another win for Joshua. Come on, man. What are you guys saying? Then he fought Joyce in 2011. Well, he stopped Joyce. He won. He won round. Then he fought Taok in Kiko. So you see, when all these fighters talk shit about Joshua, I find it weird, bro. Just because Joshua has lost some things, man. Joshua fought Sergey Kuzmin. Sergey Kuzmin. Do you know that monster? Joshua won. And this guy right here, this guy stopped Joyce. Sergey Kuzmin. Yeah, he did. Let's look at it right here. Sergey Kuzmin, 12 losses, 46 wins. Let's see. No, let's go to Joyce. I think Kuzmin stopped. Yeah, he did stop Joyce. Yeah. Let's see. Joyce 55 wins, 11 losses, 2 knockouts. And those 2 knockouts has to come from Joshua and wait. I think 3. It has to be 3, but I see 2 here. Hamza Begini. Never heard of this guy, Hamza Begini. Hamza Begini stopped your Joyce in 1 round? What the fuck? Hamza Begini? Ali Ramirez. He beat you just in the amateur as well? This guy that Ajagba fought, bro, this is crazy. Ali Ramirez, this guy has a chin. Those guys' chin, Ali Ramirez is something else, bro. I'll tell you right now. Ali Ramirez's chin is something, bro. I tell you, his chin is something. This guy right here, he's a dangerous guy. You know, I know the guy. He lives in Hamburg, trains in the gym there. Very dangerous guy, but he's very like he doesn't fight on like. This is one thing with boxers, bro. They fight sometimes. They fight once a year. Why would you fight once a year? Come on, man. If you don't want to fight, don't fight once a year. Like, it doesn't really make sense in my opinion. So Hamza Begani beat Joyce. That's weird, huh? Hamza Begani as an amateur I think he doesn't have a. He's from Algeria. Well, 9 losses and 1 win. That should be against Joyce. The only win Hamza Begani has as an amateur is against Joyce. That is weird. In 2013, Joyce must have underestimated the guy, though. I have to say so. So Sergey Kuzmin, yeah, this guy right here. This is the guy Joshua beat in the amateur. He beat Joyce in the amateur and stopped him. We all know. We know that we saw the video. Everything is there. And then Eric Pfeiffer. We all know that. Sador Abdulev, Johan Linde. Let's go. Eris Savon. Eris Landy Savon. This guy's a Cuban maestro. The monster. He's a Cuban. Oh my god, Eris Savon. Oh, this guy's good, man. This guy is good. But it's funny that these guys, the Cubans, they never turn pro. This guy is something to rest. 200 wins, bro. 200 wins. 37 losses, 200 wins. Eris Landy Savon. This guy is what you call a beast from Cuba. But I wonder why Cubans don't really turn pro. You know. Let's see right here. Yeah, like, I don't know why, man. I think the Cubans, they don't turn pro. Like, he had 237 bouts for sure. So listen, Joshua is an amateur. He defeated Zhang Jilei. You know Zhang Jilei? You heard of Zhang Jilei? Yeah, that monster right there. Joshua defeated the guy. Like, even dropped him. Ivan Dishko, we know what happened there. Roberto Camarelli, we know what happened there. So when people talk about Anthony Joshua and the disrespect Joshua gets, bro, I believe that Joshua needs to go. Listen, Joshua needs to find his mojo back, bro. Something's wrong somewhere, because the disrespect is too much and it's very sad. By the way, like Water said, Joshua, he believed Joshua can beat Tyson Fury. For sure he can, but I believe that for him to beat Fury, he's got to be mentally there, mentally right, because Joshua will always be in shape, no doubt. But in order for him to beat Fury, he's got to be mentally there. No slacking, everything on point, and he's got to put everything on the line. But I think against Fury, Joshua would do better than against Usyk. The reason being, in my opinion, they both have history. We know the history there. There is a history between Fury and Joshua. There's history between both. We all know what happened in sparring and Joshua bashed Fury up his sparring, knocked him down. Fury got mad. Fury got back up, and Fury won the rest of the round. But he got back. He got late. He was not. He did not think. He didn't. There was no. He had no idea Joshua would bash him up like that. Facts. So, it's one of those things you look at and just have to like. But we have to appreciate Joshua more, bro. Like 2-time heavyweight champion is not easy, and losing is not a bad thing, but it's just the manner you lose, and the manner in which he lost the first Usyk fight was very, very dull, bro. But the second fight, I believe he won the fight. Yeah, I think he was robbed. I still keep saying it because the ref did not allow Joshua to walk on the inside. Joshua was being held back in so many things, and Usyk took advantage of the refs activities in the ring. Facts. But I believe you me, people might say Joshua is done, is this, is that, but there is more to come from it. Joshua, there is more. There is a lot more. So I want to say big ups to each and every one of you that support the channel. And what is this guy doing? Dave, is it Divine? He's saying Joshua fights like all he wanted to check. All he wanted is the check. Is that what you're saying? Bro, come on, man, that's not true, bro. What are you saying? How did Joshua's last fight look like someone that wanted the paycheck only? No, come on, man, let's keep it right here. Then is that mentally he's not there. Something is missing mentally, but he doesn't fight for money, bro. What are you saying? Every fighter fights for money, but if Joshua wanted the money, he would have actually fought someone else, someone he knows that he can beat. Because let's keep it right here, you cannot compare Usyk to any other boxer right now. Usyk's footwork alone is superior than Fury's footwork. Facts. Usyk ring IQ, boxing IQ is far more superior than Fury's ring IQ or any heavyweight ring IQ. Listen, there are only few boxers like Usyk. There are Lomachenko. You know Lomachenko? Facts. Everybody knows that. Knows the guy. So these guys, they are not just boxers. They don't take boxing as this. Boxing for them is not a fight, but it's a science. Like it's like it's mathematical for them. You know what I mean? For some people, boxing is about like having the power to like overpower your opponent, stuff like that, and throw more punches and land more punches. But to the Usyks and the Lomachenkos, boxing for them is very mathematical. You know what I mean? So they don't think like the average boxer thinks. Before you make this move, before you throw a jab, Usyk already knows that a jab, you're gonna throw a jab, and he already knows what to do before then. These guys are very tactical. They're not your average boxers, bro. Let's keep it right here. So losing to Usyk is not a bad thing, but I do believe that the last fight, Joshua deserved to win that fight. Facts. I believe that. You know what I mean? So let me look at some comments right here. Please, no insult, bro. You guys can debate respectfully. No insults. You guys should not insult anybody, bro. It's not nice to insult people, bro. Come on, man. We are not kids here. We are adults. Dave says Anthony Joshua lost the second fight against Andrews Jr. and everybody knows it. What are you saying, bro? Come on, man. Dave, is it that you hate Joshua? What is going on right here? Joshua lost the second fight against Andrews Jr. Bro, Joshua literally took Andrews Jr. to school. What are you saying? Andrews Jr. did not win. He did not win even. Listen, Andrews Jr. won just 2 rounds. I said that's being generous. Two didn't win the round, bro. Let's keep it right here. What are you saying? Joshua outclassed Andrews Jr. in the second fight. The first fight, Andrews Jr. was lucky. He landed a lucky punch. That was a lucky punch. Facts. Andrews Jr. no doubt has the fastest hands in the division. His hands are fast as hell, no doubt. But his feet is very slow. Listen, Andrews Jr. his footwork is non-existent. Let's keep it right here, bro. Very slow. Very slow. For a guy like Joshua, whose ring IQ is also up there, not like the Usyks, the Lomachenkos, but up there, elite. Bro, Joshua did what he had to do. Like took him to school. Joshua could have as well knocked Andrews Jr. out, but like I said, mentally something is not right. Ever since the first Andrews Jr. bout, something is not right. Joshua he doesn't want to go to war anymore like he used to. And Joshua has all the attributes to go to war and win. That's what's funny to me. Joshua has all the attributes to go to war and win, but he doesn't want to go to war anymore. And that's weird. Is it that Joshua has made a lot of money? We know he's a millionaire for sure, but is it that he's made so much money that he doesn't feel like, I don't want to I want to enjoy my money or something like, come on. If that's the case, then he should just hang off the gloves. But I believe that's not the case. I think it's just a mental stuff, and hopefully it goes away because he needs to win bad. He needs to win his next fight. No matter who is against, he needs to win the next fight. And he needs to win well. Okay, win and win well. I believe Joshua, bro. Listen, other people talking smack about Joshua, saying he's going to get smashed by this guy. Bro, I believe that Joshua, listen, he's never been in a situation where he's considered the underdog. Let's keep it right here. Every fight Joshua has been in, he's always had a chance. People have always like, let's keep it real. In the Vladimir Klitschko bout, he was the favorite, but that's weird because I favored Klitschko to win that fight based on experience, but I was supporting Joshua, but I favored Klitschko to win the fight. Let's keep it right here, and he almost did, but Joshua fought like his zeal to win was there. He was ready to go to war. He was ready to die in the ring. Do you know how hard it is that when he got dropped by Klitschko and he was gassed, Joshua's gas tank was gone. He was empty. I said, man, Joshua is done. I was so scared and I was really afraid. And when I watch all these fights and support our brothers, stuff like that, like I'm emotionally connected to all of them. So I was like, damn, this will be our brother's first loss, because I knew Klitschko was going to retire, and people would have deemed Joshua a failure. Then they would have called him all sort of names, because Joshua has had to endure so many things, name calling, robot, they call him also name, bro. Let's keep it right here. He's been called also names by fans, and one thing that really annoys me is that the guy always, I don't know why he always takes it to heart too much. Listen, I think such things he shouldn't even care about what they say. That's how I see it, bro. You know what I mean? So I was so scared, and Joshua, when he got dropped and he was almost out on his feet, I'm like, damn, you've got to do this, man. Then what happened? Something came into him and gave him strength. He composed himself, and what happened? He stopped Vladimir Klitschko in the 11th round. That's the Joshua I miss. The Joshua that doesn't give up. The Joshua that overcome mental obstacles. The Joshua that believes in himself. The Joshua that is ready for war. But it looks like the Joshua we have right now is just the boxer that doesn't want to engage too much. You know, when the fighter begin to have such fear, like fear to get hit or something like that, then the fighter should just hang the gloves, because you know what I mean. So it's one of those things, man. Really sad. So Emeka Ifesindi says Joshua should have learned some footwork from Mayweather when he offered to help in his last fight. I believe he will bounce back, but he needs to work on his mentality. That's right. Yeah, but Joshua don't want to be a boy. Like, Joshua don't want to be. Listen, do you know? I think it's very weird. Joshua don't want to be like Floyd Mayweather. I mean, he doesn't want to. Listen, Joshua's footwork is okay, bro. I think it has to do with his mental game. His footwork is excellent. Mentally, no, it's not. That's facts. I believe so. Dave Dine says Joshua should drop down to cruiserweight. Bro, Joshua is an heavyweight, bro. He's a natural heavyweight. Why would he drop down to cruiserweight, bro? What are you saying? What are you saying? Come on, man. Lucan says your microphone is acting up again. No, man, my mic is superb, bro. What are you saying? I done like nothing. Everything is fine. It's a new mic. Acting up in what way? Do you hear noise in the background? You know, there's the noise, bro. But Mike Buford says the last time Joshua was mean was against Kevin Johnson. Since then, he hasn't been like that. I believe all this media friendly made him soft. Even I was scared AJ. Now I'm not afraid of him. Even though Yoki was scared of AJ before, now you're not afraid of him, bro. You're not a boxer, bro. You know what I mean? Like, are you a professional boxer? Joshua hits very hard, bro. But I believe that the fear factor he had going for him in the past is no longer there, but it will be back. So listen, it will be fun, and people will be like saying all sort of rubbish stuff until he really bring that mean Joshua back and knock your favorite fighter out. Then they will understand that the guy is back. You know, I think he can come back, but Joshua has to fight like a poor man. Joshua fought like a rich man in the first and regional fight. He also fought as a rich man in the Usyk fight, the first fight. He did not fight like a poor man. Listen, you must fight like a poor man in order to like have that mojo. You know what I mean? So, because it's just one of those things that happens. Dave Dan says I think he should drop. I think he should drop down to cruiserweight because he would have a better chance of winning the fight. Better? What are you even saying? Better chance of winning, bro? Joshua don't need to drop that. How can he drop that to cruiserweight? He's a natural heavyweight, bro. He's a natural heavyweight. He can't drop down to cruiserweight. He's naturally 17 stone man. 17 stone man. Man, come on, man. So that's not happening. You know? Don't even think about it, bro. That's not happening. Joshua should not drop down. Should let it be. It's better. My opinion, though, but you guys might have your own opinion. So that's what it is. So let me read some of you guys comment right here. So Dave Dine says, when Joshua made a complete jackass of himself after his fight with Usyk, with that ST speech of his, that's when his fans should have stuck a fork in him, because he's really done. Come on, man. I think you're just you're just like just hating on Joshua, bro. I mean, you don't like Joshua, it's okay. You don't have to like Joshua. However, you saying that Joshua, listen, it's part of being emotional. Like, it's part of those things that happen. And should he have done that? No, but it's the emotion, bro. It just kicked in. Sometimes you don't want to lose. IK GMR says, block that guy. No, it's not disrespectful. Like, he just doesn't like Joshua and stuff. But if he was disrespectful, then yeah, I would have blocked. But no, it's not. It's just his opinion. So I cannot block someone for his opinion. But if he were to be disrespectful or something like that, then it's a different case. But he's not. So he's just speaking his mind and saying Joshua D. But he doesn't like Joshua. It's okay. You know, everybody don't have to like you. But one thing is certain, at least people should give you credit and speak facts. And Dave died. He's not speaking facts fully. He's not, because him saying that you should drop down to cruiserweight. Come on, man, that's not happening. Usyk was a cruiserweight. What are you saying? I didn't say Usyk. Are you talking to me, bro? Are you talking to Dave Line? Usyk was a cruiserweight. Everybody knows. Usyk began his career. Usyk started as a middleweight. Yeah. He got beat by. Let's look at Usyk's Usyk. Let's look at his amateur record. Let's see. Oh, amateur record. Okay. This is Usyk's amateur record. He had over 100. He had amateur 110 amateur bouts. Okay, 110 amateur bouts, and 15 losses, 95 wins, 4 knockouts. Usyk, we know, 4 knockouts in 95 wins. Bro, come on, man. We all know this guy doesn't have this. This is the reason why he's not beating Joyce. He does not punch hard. Facts. So, damn, who did he lose to? Let's look at people he lost to. His first amateur bout took place in 2006. 20 OCs. His first loss was against Mohamed Hikai. You guys seen it right now, right? Second loss against Matvel Korobov. Third loss against Ikai as well. Ikai beat him twice. Ikal beat him twice. Mohamed Ikal. This guy might be good, huh? this guy might be good for him to beat Usyk twice. That's weird. He might be good. Then also Matty Korobov beat him twice as well. Interesting. Then those are 4 losses, and then 5th loss came in the hands of Sean Porter. You all know Sean Porter, right? The welterweight. He beat Usyk in 2006. Okay, that's a welterweight right now. A welterweight beat Usyk. I'm telling you right now. Then 6th loss to Babakar Kamara. 7th loss to Arthur Beterbiev. There's a monster right here. Arthur Beterbiev is a monster. 8th loss against Victor Zayu. 9th loss against Xiaoping Zhang. Those guys might be Chinese, bro. Yeah, he is. Xiaoping Zhang. And then he lost to Clement Russo. This guy, Clement Russo, beat Usyk. Clement Russo, he also beat Wada. Damn, Clement Russo, this guy, I think he's a police. This guy's a police officer. He's a police officer. Yeah, in Italy, from Italy. And then he lost to Osmar Acosta. Then Igor Mekhonsev. Well, after that, so the last time Usyk lost a fight was 2009. So since 2009, no loss on his record. From amateur to pro, no loss. Wow, this is something else, bro. And he did not start part his record, huh? He's not like start part, you know what I mean, like Fury, bro. This guy fought everybody, almost everybody, including Joyce. Let's say almost everybody, but he didn't fight like yeah. He beat Clement Russo again. He lost to Clement Russo, but also beat Clement Russo in 2012. I think he lost to Clement Russo in first time, I think in 2009, right? Let's see. Oh, 8. Yeah, 2008. So then 2012, he beat Clement Russo. 4 years later, bro. That showed this guy's determination. He will lose to you first time, next time he beats you. So he will study everything about you. So he beat Joyce in 2013. We know that. Joyce should have won this fight, but if it was a professional bout, Joyce beats Usyk. Believe you me, he stops him. This is one of those things that happen. But Usyk, credit to this guy right here. 95 wins, 4 knockouts. That's weird. 4 knockouts and 95 wins. Bro, this guy has no power, bro. Let's keep it right here. He doesn't. But he's a boxing maestro. This is what I'm saying, a boxing maestro. You see, his resume right here speaks for him. He's a boxing maestro. So, Devin Dine says, I'm not Anthony Joshua. His fans are delusional. He's not a great fighter. He has let you guys down so many times and you still carry touch for him. Why? Bro, what do you mean by delusional? I don't know who you support. If it's Fury is the most delusional boxer ever. Most delusional, most untrustworthy. The guy the most bipolar. Bro, come on. I don't know if you're a Fury fan, but if you're a Fury fan, then you shouldn't even have anything to say about Joshua, because Fury has never fought. He's yet to fight. He doesn't have the resume of Joshua. Facts. Fury's resume is Wilder and Klitschko. Finish. It doesn't have, apart from Warner Klitschko, nothing. So what are you saying, bro? What are you saying about being delusional? We are not delusional, bro. We just believe Joshua is not the same Joshua. We know that. If you don't accept it, if you don't see that, it's okay. You don't have to see that, but we see that. You know. Bro, they've died. You're just something else, man. I'm not gonna respond to you anymore. Like, what the hell do you say? When Joshua lost his last fight to Usyk, instead of using his energy to give that stupid speech, he should have invited his fans out to a bar and got drunk with them. What the kind of thing? Are you how old are you, bro? Are you 15 years old or 13 years old, bro? Come on. Anyways, one of those things, bro. Big ups to each and every one of you. Big ups to my brother Lokan, despite the guy doesn't have good to me. Bro, did he say that? Man, Dave, don't say that. I don't want to block you, but if you say that, I'll block you, bro. Don't say that, bro. You have no proof or anything. Don't say something you have no proof of. You know what I mean? So, and by the way, I don't want to speak for anybody, but I definitely know Joshua is not what you are accusing him of. So, big ups to you guys, and God bless you all. I'll catch you guys on the next one. My next live will be an interview with Joyce's mom, and yeah, my next live will be an interview with Joyce's mom. So stay tuned for that. Maybe you see Joyce's mom an interview that I did last week, but my previous mic was messed up, so you guys couldn't hear what I was saying. So it's funny, it's crazy, just crazy. So guys, big ups to each and every one of you. This was a good time. Catch you on the next one, and stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and like the video, share the video, tell a friend, and God bless you all. Cheers.
Oppositions on list, lil' bro gon' hit my bitch, gon' pay they bill. That drop, make a J twin speedy, need a fist, little shot, go get the scare. Don't ask me about no gun, I'ma look at you dumb, we ain't got shit for sale. They try to play me like a pun, feeding me crumbs, they all they food still. I'm digging until she come, that shit in her lungs, I'm drilling like a nail. Them op hoes get hung, niggas ain't dumb, I'm leaving, bitches pale.